I am, buddy. I'm doing a strange intro, and he's got better countdown music than me. This is going to be a brief segment from. Forgive me. This is going to be a brief segment from Federecci's channel. You remember that guy I had singing for you the other day, right? He apparently he said he was going to announce his Substack launch, and apparently this is the video in which he does that. We'll give him a couple of minutes, but first, you're going to need your safe versus mind control. You get to choose between survival, social, wisdom, or heart to base your savings throw on. If it's over 10, you take half damage from the mind control that follows. If it's under 10, you take full damage. There's ways to get bonuses to the roll. Ask a friend. Choose survivalists with a 5 against this. Socialists. Socialists 2. You're like, yes, that's accurate, Di. Good assessment. Sophists. Lovers of wisdom, that's 12 for you. You should be okay. And heart, folks, 13, like the minute the stream started on. Isn't that odd? Sack choosing wisdom. Look at wisdom. You guys made it. Bart with the brain. What is that, a brain or a fist, Bart? Your second video wasn't as good. I love you, Bart. Quality and size may vary. Okay, so you have your savings throws. Here's Jacob's Substack announcement start video thing. We'll give you the link after. Wait. No, we got to run some branding, bro. What? Some? Fine. Okay, here, do this one.
Shalom.
Wow, what a countdown.
My nephew Ryan made it. Okay, so I am here with my big star, which I got. My cousin Nicole, who's my little cousin Nicole. I used to change her diapers. I know, really embarrassing.
You used to do my homework for me, let's be honest.
What is bringing that up projected into the mind of the audience there, Jacob, Mr. Fit? Anyway.
Okay, and the reason I decided to actually take some of Nicole's time, and thank you so much for agreeing to come on, is because I have been changing careers, and I've been I started a Substack and I wanted to explain things to people better. And I thought at first of putting some sort of presentation together and doing a video. And then I thought, oh, you know what? I should have a
I'm not going to go into it. I'm not going to find the clip. I'm sure Chad might for you. But this was a stream. And there's a point in the stream where Chad's all in the chat saying, like, is that, I blame it that, like, whoever gets that slot on his screen, it says he underneath, might have something to do with it. And also that, like, the name of the stream was what do you call it? Identity and orientation as theology. That had no small role in what poor Chad did. But poor Chad comes into the chat saying, "Is that it? Is it?" And it's his cousin, bro. Anyway, I'm not going over that part. I'm not going over that part.
conversation with someone. And I thought, oh my God, this is what Nicole does. And at Thanksgiving, I was able to like get her to agree to come on my channel. And I was like, please, Nicole, will you please come?
Chad, that's +3 indigo to next stream for that. Thank you.
Because I obviously can't afford her big influencer fees.
I don't charge influencer fees to people. I get sponsored by brands.
Okay. So. I understand, but yeah, if I don't want people to think I actually was able to pay your fees.
All right, there you go, Jacob. There's the friendly plug and stealing of your countdown timer. Thank you. Okay, so this let's see. Welcome. Behold, the theme song. You're muted, bro. Welcome. This is the Hunting Beatitude live stream, also called whoa, what do you call it in the title? Dude, what? Stairway sermon? What? Sophia staircase sermon? Holy smokes, bro. What have you gotten me into? Why is my hair like this? What's going on? Oh, hi, everybody. Welcome. I hope you're feeling virtually not alone. Here's the magic bubble that appears when it happens for me. Oh, hey, thanks. That's nice. I have to highlight a thing. Let's see. Oh, hey, it's Red Pill. Good to see you, sir, ma'am, or whatever you are. This our good friend Maxwell Bliss informed me that the link to the door to the Broken Clock Tower Discord in the description was locked, and that should be updated now. And so there's a +3 indigo save featured on a stream, and a big thank you to Maxwell Bliss for keeping the door to the Clock Tower Discord open. Remember, everybody, the Broken Clock Tower Discord is a Discord server for people who don't hate me. So should it end up in legal proceedings at some point, you will be expected to demonstrate that you do not, in fact, hate me, even though you've betrayed me in the fashion that landed me in court. This is not legal advice. This is an instantiation of the Metanoia Marina, which is adjacent to the Broken Clock Tower Discord. The Discord is the internal workings of the ship of the show, which is surfaced on this information ocean and is parked at the Metanoia Marina. There's a lot of metaphorical visualization that will probably be instantiated into a prison cell in the VR tombs. But what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Hey, look, it's the guy who just was featured on the screen. And speaking of being featured on the screen, there's a thing what happened, okay? So let's just I don't know how we're gonna walk into it. We're just gonna start it here. Okay, here we go. Wait. I want to say this whole Sophia staircase, what do you call it? Sermon part and the Beatitudes part, that's gonna come after a bit. I got a whole bunch of other friendly, happy stuff, party, and then the serious. So enjoy the fun part, and you get +2 the next saves if you're talking to Hive Mind chat. So now run a branding. Yeah, okay. Remember, Embody, Grim has a recording of him and Chad doing this in the toy box. He hasn't uploaded to StreamYard yet. I mean, we want what's best for you. Welcome. This is the Virtually Not Alone Network experience, the Grim Grizz live stream. There may one day be other Virtually Not Alone Network experiences, but so far I think it's just me. Okay. What were we doing? Oh yeah, the thing. This thing. No, this one. Okay. This beautiful tweet she made the TM symbol, and I don't know how to do that, and it makes me really upset. From Truth Stream Media, artificial woke intelligence, more like, is a beautiful encapsulation of that, and also like this clip. This is no joke. If you haven't seen this 13-minute video in shadow, you definitely should. People steal the stuff from it all the time. Here's a few seconds. All right. We got to get through this first. Okay. This reminds me of a thing. I don't know if I'll stay reminded of it, but no. So it's apparently her birthday. Also, so happy, and also David Lynch's birthday. So there's news, and the reason I'm giving them so much coverage is because once upon a time, just like I have featured this comment of Maxwell Bliss, they featured a tweet of mine in the video, and now they're bound to my attention forever. I think you could too. I think the fundraiser would be amazing. Okay, the thing it reminded me of is recently released is this masterpiece, of which I will now play a part.
Would you rank that as one of the higher ones, or would it be something else?
There was a recent period before I ended up in handcuffs where I thought I was going to be assassinated, and so I got a bunch of really good conversations out. So they're all fresh, and you can't, as a host, show any sort of favoritism. What I'm actually most excited about, and I'll give that shout out if I can, is there's a guy named Harley Sealbinder who has a podcast, and he's the first person I didn't recognize from the corner who asked to have me on. And that's going to be releasing soon on the Harley Sealbinder podcast. So I'm excited for that one.
Very exciting. Yeah, so like you were talking, I just watched your latest video that dropped today. And you mentioned something that me and you talked about that I edited it out of our interview, but I think I'm going to release it because I was a little condescending towards Vervaeke and praising you rather highly. And I went, wait a second, am I being disingenuous? But you and Vervaeke touched upon autism and psychosis. And I can neither confirm nor deny that I have a relationship with either of these phenomena. But what is your perspective on that?
Now, despite my obvious capacity to do so and give you a well-polished and beautiful show, I am instead going to take the reminder I just got from that and play you something from my own channel, because I represent the fraternal regiment embodying narcissistic sociopathy and the sacred order of foolish transparency. Hello, I see the assassins have failed. And so those two factors are a constant play as part of the stream. I hope you enjoy it. Let's find the thing I need to show you now before I need to be reminded again what it was. Oh no! Oh no! Yeah. Okay. Here's okay. Here's a thing I need to give you an extra savings throw against, but from Bart in the clip stream, something special. Oh, bonus savings throw round for this thing is 3 for survivalists, not 1 for socialists. Wisdom folks at 17, hard folks at 19. From our good friend Bart on the Discord. No, you have to click that first, and then that.
It's about mania. Can you tell us about mania? Can you make us comfortable with your Herculean cross-dressing mania?
That's the whole point, is to enter into the mania and to harness that energy and to hold on to it, and then to focus it on the image of the goddess Nyx. Pseudo Nyx means the image of the Nyx, of image of night. And sometimes you might need a little boost, which is, some ayahuasca or some kaikion or something that gets you in that mania. And then that's, you see this in even outside of the mysteries, even in Christianity. You see this in the churches. People are speaking in tongues. They don't know why that's working. They think it's Jesus doing it to them. But no, that's the spirit of the Bakoi. That's the mania. That's the frenzy. That's what
anybody wants to wish Freddie a happy. Hi, this is Paul. I wanted to make a brief announcement that this Sunday, probably about 12:30, I think that'll be about the time when we finish up the service. And Freddie's birthday is next week, and he's turning 50. And so we're going to have a little cake after church. And once that all settles down, we'll have a special Freddie and Paul show, probably between 12:30 and 1. We are going to live stream the Freddie and Paul show. And that means that if anybody wants to wish Freddie a happy birthday, you can do that in the live chat. If anybody wants to ask Freddie a question, you can put that in the live chat. Rick will be monitoring the chat, and Freddie will answer any questions that you have. I told Freddie a few months ago that this is something that we could do, and he was very excited about that. So I think Fancy Nancy will be there. I don't know if Philip, the Jesus man, will be there or not, but we'll have a very special Freddie and Paul show this Sunday, probably between 12:30 and 1. And if you'd like to join us, be there live, and we'll see what happens. You never really quite know what's going to happen on the Freddie and Paul show.
Peterson believes in the Bible, but he has his own interpretations, and he sees things that other people don't see within the Bible. But one of the things that was discussed this morning was the idea of the demonic forces being locked away for 1,000 years. And my response was that I worry that it's a psyop. And so my recommendation, you could call it Worldview 42 if you want to, but my recommendation is
Nobody wants to, Gavin. You don't have the mimetic gravity to hijack hitchhikers. Sorry, sir. Sorry.
that we live as if we are vulnerable to being possessed by unholy spirits and creating hell on earth. And we live as if we are responsible for whether or not heaven is actually created. So if you imagine a loved one that you may hope to meet once you die, I would encourage a belief that we are responsible for helping to create the heaven in which we end up meeting the loved ones that we want to meet.
He is a professor of cognitive psychology, among other things, at the University of Toronto. And he recently, I think, co-authored a paper on the connection between autism and psychosis and the way they're looking at the world with his relevance realization thing. My personal take is that it's an easy way to understand, like, where the difficulty is. I don't know that if it might be the most functional model of the connection between, like, connecting the two is, for one, I don't think people have seen the connection before, but that the autistic is more primatizes the material plane and that reality, and the psychotic goes like spiritual, mental, the opposite direction from the material plane. Is, I think it's good to see it as a spectrum as we slide along it.
Well, that's brilliant. Yeah, let's just hear the last song and we'll have a short chat before you go.
So that's apparently, like, regularly that happens on the internet and the radio thing. It's somewhere else, and he's started a channel and also is putting up the pieces on the YouTubes for us. So that was the link I dumped in the chat. You should be able to scroll up to find it. Please go give it was at 2 subs when I looked. So, do what you can. Do what you can. Where are we at? We've done that. We haven't done this. There's this. Okay. What do we got here? The branding. Perfect. Share this tab instead. Here you go. This is my secret clip collection. Ooh, you want to see one? Okay, I'm giving you a random one because I forgot to go look up that thing. Let's see. Hold on. We'll do. Let's find a clip that has some heart in it and also helps us survive. Okay. We're getting a 1 as far as the survival, but it's gonna have 16 elements of heart. So whatever any of that means to anybody, take it and run. So that's 17 from the top. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17. Ortho Bros for the negative world from my clip distillation of Vander Clay's thingy there.
We have 3 worlds and 3 strategies. But 2 of the strategies are in the positive world and one's in the negative world, in the neutral world. But what's in the negative world? And the answer is there has not yet been an evangelical strategy to deal with the negative world. The one strategy that's been proposed for the negative world is Rod Dreher's Benedict option. If any of you read his book, The Benedict Option, that came out. Now, Dreher is Eastern Orthodox, formerly Catholic, and he may have underestimated he admits he doesn't know anything about evangelicalism. He'll tell you that straight up. And he may have underestimated how you know, it might make some people throw up to have something named after like Catholic monks and things like that. We have three.
Now, that is an unbelievable segue, because not only has Chad the alcoholic got to go run to meet his AA peeps, this guy mentions Rod Dreher, who I've offended. I don't know. I feel as though I've offended Cale Zeldin and the American Conservative podcast with my coverage of Rod Dreher. And like, this is the clip that the dice brought up to derail me from whatever we were doing before, and segue into I've decided to try to make amends to Cale Zeldin for what I've done regarding Rod Dreher. And Chad's going to AA, and AA, and the amends part of AA is why I never wanted to go. Plus, I never alcohol and me never got close. Anyway, here I was in the service of making amends. Here's a segment from the recent General Eclectic 3.2, The Disintegration Machine, with Rod Dreher and Cale Zeldin. Those guys that see, the one on the right was the one on the guy in the clip he was talking about. That guy on the right, that's him.
But during COVID, she got really good at it. And I mean, she can't possibly know this because, you know, these kids grew up when they did, but they don't know how different they are from most of their peers because they do things with their hands.
Yeah. No, it's really true. I think that, you know, how about this as a tie-in, Rod? I think it hits at what you're getting at here. The idea of being of sort of cultural competencies. Now, that phrase has been co-opted by sort of the woke, that cultural competencies is sort of a cover for race critical thinking, but the idea that we as a culture come together and we build out a world, and it is basically culture critical, sort of a cover for race critical thinking, but the idea that we as a culture come together and we build out a world, and it is basically competent. And one of the marvels of the first world, one of the marvels of the Western world, and the way in which that has been scaled out really to the entire globe now or thereabouts, is that like it works. Like it is a massive, deep physical reality that works basically. And when it doesn't work, it becomes a kind of, a several day scandal, like the airlines, the last, over the holidays became a scandal because, these things we're no longer as competent as we once were to keep the buildings standing and the systems moving and the trains going and the planes landing and taking off. Like we're kind of losing that thread, right? And I think it's because what people don't understand, right? And maybe this is a generational thing. Like, I can take out my phone right now and I can, take out one of the apps and order something and have it come to me in about 45 minutes here on my side door, right? And it becomes really tempting to think that you can control the universe through the little black mirror.
Exactly.
Is going to remain conscious of is the fact that at the end of every one of these little apps, somebody literally took a hamburger patty out of the walk-in cooler and stuck it on the grill and made it and put a piece of cheese on it and stuck 2 pieces of bread on it. And then another person then goes and shows up physically and takes that little brown bag and fills it with fries and then brings it to my door, right? It's not the app isn't at the end of it, there's a person like reality or para reality. And I think it must be very easy to forget that.
Well, look, it's funny you say that. I got this.
I was just wondering if you guys could hear the podcast I was also playing while you watch the turtles. If I don't unmute the mic, like if you still hear the audio from the tab, or it's the only echo is the only way you can still hear it. But there's the turtles segment. Welcome to Hama. Black Mirror Box Talk. Oh, thank God for the turtle. Yeah, well, you know, we are the light that shines together in this depressing. Anyway, I'm trying to make amends to this guy. The good news, there's more good news in case you're unaware. I have to click around for a second. Branding with sound. Oh, where's StreamYards at? I've lost StreamYards. Hopefully I am not muted. Hey, okay. That was terrible. So as you're aware, if you were at last stream or have watched the replay, we are soon to have a Rascal T-shirt. Hey, come here, Bob. You're on, bro. Whoa. Oh, okay. So we're soon to have a Rascal T-shirt. Howdy. And the thing of it is, it's kind of like the deal I made with the artist responsible is that 80% of net goes to say howdy to the new womb spawn, and it's so I'm gonna buy 3 as part of my amends to Kale Zeldin, and I'm gonna say here, I don't know what sizes, I think large, extra large, and I'm gonna say here as part of my amends, Kale, here's 3 free T-shirts that I would like you to give to your most beautiful. Oh, wait, no. Your healthiest, your most intelligent, and your most beautiful students. No, most charismatic. Yeah, intelligence, charisma, and health. Please give those your 3 students who fit those categories. We'd like to promote Rascal that way. And I'm making amends, bro. We'll see how that goes. But I've contacted my shirt people. If you want to be a shirt people, hit me up, because like there's people out there that do that for a living that might see this, so we could work something. Anyway, have some more turtles, everybody. Have some more turtles. Wait. And then let's see. We all know that there is no agency any living gent can see. Doing what is right for me is lifting up my bro so he can grow some eyes to see. The doing what is right for me increases all our agency. Oh, we gotta get we're to this part, guys. We're to the big we're to the big fancy pants hunting beatitude staircase, Sophia staircase sermon part of the stream. So I'm gonna procrastinate by catching up on chat. Bye, Bart. It's weird how like 2 agents can't occupy it. Imagine me and you. I do. Yes, but it echoes. So you still hear the tab. There's no reason. Thank you, Jay. +2 next time. Indigo, whatever you choose. What? grip. Well, slow is smooth and smooth is fast. You say yes, I say no. You say stop, I say that's a Beatles song. Will there be a color version of the shirt like the lobster monkey paw colored in? These are the sort of pressing questions I have. Well, you know, the deal I made with the artist was, hold on, Paul. Hold on. The deal I made with the artist was like, cause like, I don't know if I can do it, cause you know, the Goose one, right? This took some time. This was an efforts piece. The one that's featured on the hoodie you can purchase in the description, the lobster monkey Goose one. Yeah, that one took some time. And she's like, I don't know if I have time before. So, howdy. The howdy might happen before I can finish that much art. Let me see if I want to work and be a mom at the same time in 3 months. And I'm like, 3 months, bro? Rascal. They want me to wait 3 months. 3 months for your shirt, man. And so I just said, lady, just I'll throw this money, you sketch it, we'll throw it on the shirt, you get 80%. However, now that I have it, I don't see why we can't take it, color it in, and make a different shirt and make more money. You know, I just have to. I have to fulfill the bargain with this logo and this shirt. Man. See, now, sir, J. Harris. Now, this is, bro. This is year 3. It's always been. I mean, to be fair, this is what I was going for. This was the ADD thing I forgot. Remember, Embody.
There is no agency. We want
what's best. Remember, Embody. Hey, don't loop. Why are you looping? No one asked you to loop. No, I played that one. I played that. Beatitude. We played that. I'm cleaning up my tabs, guys. Sorry. But is it? We're getting to the part. All right. Let's get to the part. Green vote. We need a music break, right? Man. There's what? Dude. There's this brilliant story about the stupid Truth Matters shirt. Beautiful Truth Matters shirt I wear. It's a short story. I said they're like, I'd buy a shirt if it had baseball sleeves, and then I spoke it into existence. It made fancy. Congratulations, Max. You've just done the same, right? If we now get a long sleeve shirt, you will have typed it into existence. Welcome to the hive mind, right? He sees agency. Yes, you've missed several savings throws, Jester. I don't know. Here's some for MJ, because like as a Spider-Man fan, it's fun being able to say MJ. So here's a bonus savings throw. All your bonuses, if you participate in the savings throws, all the bonuses you've acquired thus far are burnt. However, if you ride your old saving throw, you get to hold your bonuses. These are the way things work. Remember, everybody, you get to choose survival, social, wisdom, or heart. Dude. Oh no. Rascal, wisdom has jumped out of the bin and into the hole in the crate we used to hold up the monitor. My God, man. See what you've done, MJ? You felt it so hard. Anyway, survivalists with a 4. Socialists with a 1. We're going to have to climb the staircase to Sophia's sermon to get our wisdom back. We've lost it. Hard folks with a 19. 19. Oh, you're talking to somebody else. Thank you. I put them on this string together in Colorado where the general and me, anyway. Now, Sack, you mentioned a thing. I meant to get to the thing you mentioned. I remember you now. And you mentioned it. Apparently it's a while ago. You said, please send links to whatever I did to offend KZ. It's in the stream you've missed, I'm afraid. It's also on Twitter. It's under tweets and replies to @Kale. And anyway, the truffles. Actually, I would like to have it as one of these things uploaded already, but again, Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year. I want a song break. I need a song break. What song do we want? Freedom's Lunch gave us a song once. No, you can't do it in StreamYards, bro. That'll leave the website and all sorts of bad. Freedom, you just had savings throws. Here's some Freedom's Lunch. I don't know if you should look at it. You might want to look away. It's not even off. Share this. Oh, you lost your present. I lost my present. I lost my present and my wisdom. Holy smokes. How are we going to finish this?
Do you have anything you want to say in conclusion?
Dude, I got a whole stream left, bro. A whole stream left. Remember, everybody, welcome to Virtually Not Alone. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Okay, now that we're all here virtually not alone, for this next part, we don't need the hat, Rascal. Well, Rascal will be representing you as a rubber duck in generally this region. I mean, you can't see where, like, you have to imagine my arm is moving. I'm putting him into this. He's manning the mic to give me somebody to look at while I'm speaking, since nobody did the wig holder. mic prototype you asked for because nobody obeys you like they're supposed to. Oh, all right. There you go, lunch. Like you give me the music's beautiful, but the visuals are too hypnotic inducing for me to be comfortable with. Like only immediately after savings throws and stuff. Ansel, if Anselman's misbehaving or needs a wrench, let me know. I can't really follow sometimes with all that stuff that's going on. We got a very, very important. We're going like Paul did his sad. Hey, no, you got to share it first again. Remember? Yeah, no. Paul did this. We'll start there. Paul did this, dude.
Blesses the world with their sacrificial polity. This inaugurated eschatology, the end times have come near in us in the moment, here and now. The tension between natural religion and escape religions are heightened. Now, aporia is sort of a breaking. And what Jesus wants to do before those who would be his disciples as
That's a big claim there, Pastor Paul.
they listen, begin to consider what this strange man is saying and what he is asking of them. He needs to break their frames. He needs to incite in them a different way of thinking. And so he says these shocking but yet beautiful things. These aren't simply things to shock us and sort of drive us into despair. These are things to give us hope in a world that doesn't seem to be offering much hope at all. John the Baptist was promising shock and awe. Is this it? Doesn't quite look like it. Jesus
I give you shock and awe. Rascal, your head is in the way of the thing where I picked. Here, hold on. Show me on the doll where I'm putting you in sitting position. Oh. Get over here. Okay, there, yeah. Hold it like a big black ball. It's a big black ball. He's holding it like a big black. He's a service lobster monkey is the thing. I can't click links from Streamlabs, Chad. I don't know what to do for you. I don't know what to do. I don't know. I'm very confused. Let's see. That's that. Okay, the Pastor Paul part, and then it's all you, bro. Oh no, really? Yeah. Okay. Well, dude, you can't close that. That's the one you need. Miriam, help us. Help. Aporia. Let's get back on topic. Aporia. Share this tab instead.
Aporia.
Okay, so I was uncomfortable with Pastor Paul's coverage of the Beatitudes as a sermon, and I thought I would like to go through it. But to get there, I'm going to take you through a long and winding road of needless monologue, I guess, because nobody else is here. I haven't done the link. And actually, if I strip Gavin's superpowers and give them to Chad, you'd be able to play clips like all co-hosty. But I thought you were going to your meeting with your friends, so I'm very confused by what's happening out in the hive mind. Magic, straighten me out. What's going on out there? I need Someone who understands what's going on. I'm live streaming over anyway. Look at what has happened. Is this? Have I entered Aporia, guys?
Aporia.
Have I? Here, bring it up. Have I entered Aporia? This is our good friend Miriam, the Merriam-Webster website.
Aporia.
An expression of real or pretended doubt or real or pretended. Wow, I can have pretend aporia. My aporia can be falsified and still count as aporia. Miriam said so. Or uncertainty, especially for rhetorical effect. What is rhetorical? What the hell does that even mean, guys? This word salad mystery maze.
Rhetorical. Rhetoric.
Of relating to or concerned with rhetoric. Employed for how is employed for rhetorical effect? Damn adjectives. Grandiloquent. Ooh.
Grandiloquence.
A lofty, extravagantly colorful, pompous, or bombastic style, manner, or quality, especially in language. Wow. Props to whoever. Okay, see, this is what I wanted to get to. Okay, wait. We got to do the visuals. Okay. So this is the hunting beatitude stream, which means I do need to bring up that one video real fast on from my channels. I'm sorry you're watching the part where I look stuff up. That's just how it works sometimes. What are you looking up, Grim? The character AAO, really? But you renamed it, yeah? Yeah, I did. But let's see what character brings up. The alignment, orientation, attitude video. Yes, that one. Why? Because we're covering the attitude part. Where's that at? I don't know, but you can load the transcript. You can load the transcript and then Control F attitude and find it rather than poking around like a jackass. Really? Really, that's fascinating. Did it work? Okay, then let's click. An attitude. Okay, and then let's quick. Let's knock this out. Orientation is when you have. Okay, so this is. Wait, dude, did we? You only say attitude at the end? It was a big spoiler alert. Dude, say attitude, and it's really hard to get to attitude from here. But hold on tight, we'll get there. Attitude is and we'll add sacred and profane. And profane down here. Bro. Profane is over here. And then sacred is over there. So this one is like, all right, so I get the scene where like where some brute is taking over a place and at the level he's operating, at the profane level, he's a man and she's a lady and there's things. And like at the sacred level, where like I guess it's the imaginal glue that holds. Hi Lynn, it's Aaron from True Stream's not Aaron, the other one. From True Stream Media's birthday. It's good to see you. Our reality together. She's the queen of a nation, and it's a really big deal. It's the who she is matters, whereas at the profane level, it matters nothing. And like at the level you operate on this, your altitude on the sacred and profane axis, as you approach the world, is what makes it attitude. That's what makes it an attitude. All right, look at that. He included the background footage coverage to help everybody follow along. Isn't he a swell guy? A swell guy. Can we cancel agape first? Isn't that more offensive? Aporia does sound like it could be solved by Noxzema. Right? Oh, I got the aporia. Quick, give him some Noxema. No, can you borrow what? What's going on? I miss. All right, what is the point? What? Yeah, I don't know what's up with the sound. If it's a setting I can fix or not yet, we'll investigate deeply. Anyway, as you can see, we're hunting a bee attitude because etymology, right? Okay, all right, the background story. This is the visualization that you see. I can. It's an overlay. You can't. What? Well, this. If I ever make a Bruce edition of this stream, this is the part that will get cut. Hi, buddy. Yeah, if there's anything directed at me in the hive mind, go ahead and make sure it's directed at me. I can't assume everybody's talking to me when you're buzzing back and forth so much, you know. Where did you save the image on the desk? Well, it's under a B, but it's not alphabetically on your desktop, so that helps you at none. But you can bring this into the thing and say special thanks to the Shadow Cabal, a production executive. You've lost StreamYards again. We're making this all possible. Oy vey. Why? Shut up. Just why? Shut up. Here's another one. Right? What do you think about that? The transparency doesn't show very well. This is just stuff on my desktop, everybody. Welcome to the Grimgris stream. Here's Nate. Nate drinking from a mug. Here's a rascal up close. Here's a rascal up close. What are you even looking for at this point, bro? And there's an angry chipmunk, you know, because he's frustrated. I'm not gotten to the point yet. And there it is. There's the thing you were looking for. Buried under the tab. This is what the AI, Humanity's Children folks, kicked out for blind men hunting a slouching elephant. Because I wanted, you know, the slouching toward Bethlehem part. And I don't know that it delivered. But I think the way that the blind guy's looking for an elephant, they did really well. I think they did that great. And the thing is, it's like, okay, wow, this is where's the StreamYards at, bro? Okay, all right. So there we're at the no, put it back. No, not that one, but yes, that one. Hey, special thanks again to the Shadow Cabal, the StreamYard patron, and buy me a coffee, folks, that make all this possible. There's StreamYards. Hey, Embody, I found you. You were lost. Hopefully not lost in the aporia. Hey, Stumps, good to see you. That's interpersonal drama that should be caught on a live stream somewhere. And it's really not something very
grandiloquent.
I didn't mean, don't
exacerbate.
You don't
exacerbate.
Cut. So blind elephant hunting is based on the blind elephant game notion of 5 blind guys groping an elephant. But calling it a blind elephant game, it lets it be beg as the acronym. And so let's say the Beatitudes, right, are the blind elephant, and Paul did his groping, and now I'm doing my groping of them, which is the Sophia staircase sermon. And that dialogue that was pre-prepared in this brain somewhere goes a little like this. I have an opponent processing situation in my head toward where I should push my productive creative energy as regards a major Defense Against the Dark Arts project. The first of which is not what the rest of the stream is about, is that we do on Twitch a Space Force promote, like imagine, if you will, a company and or agency was hired to push Space Force, the fact that it was actually real, as a that was their job. The group was hired to do that. The Twitch show would be the behind the stage scenes of that group. And then my channel would be where I'm supposed to be pushing Space Force's really real guys. It's actually a thing. It's not a LARP, right? That would be and then the agency would be bitching at how poor I'm doing. And that's a Twitch show. To Defense Against the Dark Arts wise, it highlights the fact that there's people with agendas from putting content online in the funny, humorous way everybody can play along with. But the other thing in opponent processing with that is the gamification of, well, it's just a manifestation of the LARP gate thing. But like the 5 blind guys groping the elephant as a product, right? But and it's also a gamification as far as the D&D stuff goes, because like you want one of the 5 guys to be an etymologist. And etymologist is how we're going. I'm not a great etymologist, but I'll be using etymology as in my sermon, my Sophia staircase sermon on the Beatitudes. And that's and so anyway, so in an adventuring group that's hunting a blind elephant, I think we need an etymologist, as if an etymologist is a class in an adventuring party in D&D. And I can't use that knowledge quest clip from Stranger Things at season 1 or 2, but like when the special boy says that we're on a quest for knowledge, it's kind of like that, but it's a blind elephant, and but what other party members need to go? And I don't know. But why has it got to be 5? And who knows these things? Who knows these things? But let's move on. Let's move on after some branding. Remember, Embody, there is no agency. We want what's best for you. Now, I had brought up this tab, share this tab. I had brought up this new Advent, the 8 Beatitudes, because the amends to the Catholic guy. However, Magic brought them to me earlier, and I have this option to star comments and save them for later. So we have them here instead, and we'll be using those. And perhaps Miriam will take along for the way, along on the ride. Haha, it's right here. I get to do it all the time. Special thanks to the Shadow Cabal production executives for making this all possible. Pink. Okay, back to the Beatitudes. Let's go. Can we show the elephant as a thing? Yes, you're allowed. All right, we get to show the elephant while we do this. Great, show it. Where's the share tab instead button? Bro? Oh, you lost it. That's what happened. Welcome. This is my stream. I'm Grim Grizz. That's the Hive Mind chat. They're cool. They're pretty cool. All right, what's going on over there? Lobster monkey. Yeah, well, the thing with the lobster monkeys is the lobster monkey army is the information warrior division that it's sort of, they're not on-screen talent so often, and they're more I'll explain sometime, I'm sure. You're not virtually alone right now. You're virtually not alone right now. Not only am I alone, I'm also virtually alone, but not now. You're virtually not alone now. Welcome, Embody. Welcome. Geez, yeah, we need another music break, and all you have is, well.
Hey there, I'm Chad the Alcoholic, and the creator of the Friday Morning Nameless channel. I'd like to welcome you to join us for the latest and greatest and most up-to-date information about all the things happening in this corner of the internet. I want to thank you for your time and your attention.
This is never going to be over if it doesn't start. Let's work through. Here we go. Beatitudes time. My take, right? We got Miriam on deck. Miriam, yeah, all right. Miriam is on deck for this, ladies and gentlemen. We'll start at the top. I can't see what you're saying and do the highlighting of these. Well, I can go back. All right, it's funny. Yeah, Chad probably is here. Whenever two of us gather in his name, right? Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Okay, like first, let's just check in with Miriam. Let's just check in with Miriam on the simple blessed start. Like, is it even good to be blessed? What does that mean, right?
Blessed.
Held in reverence, honored in worship, beatific. Okay, what's that one? What's that one?
Beatific.
Of possessing or imparting a beatitude. Having a blissful appearance. Apparently those two go together. Hallowed and harrowed. Those are fun words. If we scroll far enough down, there's this thing they call etymology section. So we can actually do it ourselves a little bit.
Bless.
And apparently they for blessed, they put on bless, which is the Middle English from the Old English blitzian, from blood, from the use of blood in consecration. Well, I'm pretty sure that, how did Jesus say if it didn't come out until Middle English? That's very confusing to me. So consecrated in blood and blissful are ye. If you're going after this being blessed thing, apparently, and poor in spirit. Spirit. What do you mean by spirit there, Jesus? What's going on with that?
Spirit.
An animating or vital principle held to give life to physical organisms. Okay, so poor in spirit is weak in vital function. For theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Now, setting aside everything except the etymology I just threw at everybody, if I look at that phrase, if you're weak in vital life force, you are blessed, consecrated by blood, and the kingdom of heaven is yours. Now, how does that fit into my personal cosmology in a convenient way I can sell to others? Well, let me tell you, Grim. Oh, let me tell you, rascal. Come here. He's just like buried under the ball. You came in like a wrecking ball. You were such a rascal. Oh, anyway, shh, get to the stream. Get to the stream. It fits into my silly cosmology system, and which the quick and dirty basis of that is that God sent Jesus as a walkthrough to show us how to do it, like to be the way, the truth, and the life, not to be worshipped as the one guy who could have done it because he was God's kid, but like the way you're supposed to do it yourself, like, walkthrough, like a video game. And blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Is if you assume a reincarnatory wheel, that this place is a training ground for mustard seed Sardukar, and that's what we're aiming to become. And until then, we get recycled in the reincarnative wheel. The poor in spirit, those with the weak life connection, they've apparently chosen to reincarnate with a high difficulty setting, right? Because like you get the deeper lessons faster, the harder setting your life is. And so they're going to win. They're going to get to the kingdom by following the narrow path that Jesus was. because like it's easier to follow the narrow path when you're okay. And let's get to number 2 at least before you bail. Okay. Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted. It's this one to me is just simply everything that you go through is a blessing and a lesson, a blessing. Everything you go through is a blessing, no matter what filth around your messing. Just, hey guys, what's going on over here? Good Saturday. Accelerated healing. Accelerating healing. Feeding the ducks. Okay, we have a vote for feeding the ducks. I will gladly run behind some other sound. Oh.
Exacerbate.
Welcome. This is welcome. Happy New Year. It's still January. We're gonna squeeze every day out of this new year that we can. Nobody has called out that it's a mirrored upside down. Yeah, well, nobody. Somebody has. Welcome. I hope you're feeling virtually not alone between me and the hive mind. Look at the power the hive mind has. You are now feeding ducks because of the influence on myself, and I allow over the show from this chat. Well, we did that part. You're right. Why are you kissing lunch in the chat? What? Very kissy. If you walk in the spirit of Christ, you see the death around you. It's a fruit of the spirit. That's how I read it. Yeah. I think the cleaner your walk, the easier the corruption is to see. Yes. This one. I can't feed the ducks to this. I can't do the Beatitudes and feed the ducks at the same time, but I did enjoy the break. Thanks. But where is it? Remember, everybody, this is the visualization of the Broken Clock Tower Discord over there on the right. The Metanoia Marina and the Lobster Monkey Lighthouse are on the water and where you get to see. Oh, no, Pap. No, I just rolled my savings, so we're doing it. Okay. You don't know what it's like to mourn. You won't earn the experience of mourning or being comforted if you never leave the dad's farm. And that's why people go to feed the pigs and end up rolling around in the mud with them. The meek. We'll get stuck on the meek. Like we'll leave it as a comment poll. I'll do Beatitudes part 2 next Saturday. We'll do Beatitudes part 2. Anybody wants to be a special guest on that one, let me know in the comments. We'll do Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth, and leave the show on the question: Peterson's meek or the traditional interpretation of meek? Which would we like to pursue? Peterson's meek is like you're blessed if you learn to be a badass and then don't. And then Pastor Paul's meek is, I don't know, what's your meek, Pastor Paul? What is your meek? So there we go. We're kicking the rest of the Beatitudes out a week. Having done like at least an over the hour stream. What is this mysterious code being sent in the hive mind? OE8 OE8 the old English sprinkling with blood fits with Christ's sacrifice and old. Yes, but like that the etymology only goes back to there when it seems like it's hard to buy. It's hard to buy. I have a whole take on the Beatitudes. You can come play, but it sounds like you might have to be under Lefebvre rules and only get to have 3 sentences a turn, whole roadmap. But I'd love to have some company. These are heavy. These are heavy. I hope you guys had a wonderful stream and a wonderful Saturday follows. Special thanks to the Shadow Cabal making this all possible. Hunting a beatitude is, these are guides of how to be as far as your attitude, and your attitude is your orientation toward reality. And it can be primarily toward this is a hell that we're all suffering together, or it can be toward this is a heaven we're supposed to build together. Those are the major orientations. Your attitude is your approach toward one of those. I hope any of this has been fun and helpful. And I don't know Jenny's private number. I've got her OnlyFans. Jenny's OnlyFans. It's not what you think it would be. It's an old song. Damn White Rabbit. Well, you guys, please, friends of the show, do not underestimate the value it is to what a value indicator it is to the algorithmic children of humanity. To when people watch replays and or make clips, and it lets the algorithm know that this is good stuff. And I think it was good stuff today. I think it's rewatchable. Please say in the comments below if you think this is rewatchable, having been here in the hive mind. Don't forget to go read my Godmass Substack. I've gotten 0 feedback really, but it has way less likes than the nonfiction I've written. So thank you for joining me on this Hunting the Beatitude stream. This has been a visit to the Metanoia Marina, and good to see you, Senor Kabbalah, for being cordialate or not. Yeah, it's good to have villains. Like, imagine who would we get if it wasn't for him. Thanks again, Max. Okay, I'm pressing in broadcast. Run something? No, just go.
Do you have anything you want to say in conclusion?
Yeah, remember that half of the rest of the Beatitudes got kicked next Saturday, and don't forget to like, share, and Happy Sabbath. Off with his head. I've clicked the button.